All right. Shalom. What we're doing today is a little bit on a high alert to put these young girls on high alert. We got to stay putting them on high alert because a lot of strange things is happening. Of it as the Kenneka Jenkins or whatnot situation right now is highlighted. But if you search the area, there's a strange thing happening all over with little young Black girls and Latino girls coming up dead and missing. All right. And the thing is, a lot of times what people is not really understanding, these little girls, what's happening is they're coming for fun. All right.
Right.
But you go out and I don't know who's teaching them anything.
Right.
Because even the basics of the basics is, not to drink out of nobody's cup.
Right, because the old saying is what they do, they slip a Mickey. That's what you say. The old school, when we was coming up, they slip a Mickey. The number one rule, especially for young women, was to never leave your drink unattended.
Right.
Because that's what they do. So people could be scoping you out, watching you, planning and plotting the whole time while you having a good time, getting turned up, singing your favorite song, doing your thing. Meanwhile, Satan is sitting there lurking the whole time, watching you the whole time.
And the thing is, the friends is not looking out for you because they turning up.
Right.
So, this should be serving as a very high warning.
Mm-hmm.
You little girls, all right, you need to go sit down.
Yep.
You need to go read the Bible. All right. You hear it over and over again. You need to read something, okay? Because we're tired of seeing you turn up missing.
Yep.
The Kenneka Jenkins situation she's another number in a list of thousands because of what's happening. Now, we hate to sound harsh.
Right.
And we definitely hate to sound cruel, but this is definitely now not a fear tactic, but a warning. Because somebody else going to get hit. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
What's happening is they're taking women and you turning up. You making it seem like you so elevated. And
right.
you a woman now. You done developed. You got your breast out, all kind of junk.
Mm-hmm.
You showing your hips. Everything that comes along with that life, you attracting the wrong people,
exactly.
The wrong crowd. All right. So what's happening is now the wrong crowd shows up.
Mm-hmm.
Now you ain't in the midst of just harmless high school friends that you grew up with. You're in the midst of savage vultures.
Mm-hmm.
So now what happens is drugs is being planted. Now we're going to show it to you on screen.
Mm-hmm.
This is an inside job. All right. Now, anybody who's from, I give you your age point. If you over 30, you can look at this and go, this is an inside job.
Right.
Too many people know where to stand at, know how to get out of the way of these cameras. All right. Now, watch this. We're going to show you some footage because I was looking at it. I said, well, everybody kept inboxing us.
Right.
Because we did the why did Kenneka die?
Right.
And we showed that it's judgment of the Most High, ultimately.
Mm-hmm.
But so everybody kept, hitting us back and stuff. So I said, let me look into this thing real quick.
Mm-hmm.
So as we start to look, I'm saying, well, they keep saying something about somebody standing there and everything else.
Mm-hmm.
We edit videos, so we know what can be done with
right.
videos.
So how they superimpose,
right?
How they do certain things with technology. See, we know all those tricks. You know what I'm saying? We know what they're doing.
Right. So what we did was we pull up a video and we said, okay, I'm gonna show it to y'all real quick. I'm gonna just show it real quick. So this is a video with the young lady. Just now she's out of her mind, and a lot of y'all don't understand about drugs that Esau has chemically made. It can put you in a state of mind where you're like a puppy.
Mm-hmm.
Anybody's tell you anything, a whisper can bring you. So you can tell in this video, the young lady, she's staggering and everything. What's happening is people are guiding her, okay? She go into a spot off camera and you see her flung back coming back on camera to go to another way. All right. And people are guiding her. There's all kind of things, but here's the point. So in this video, and look, y'all, I got the video on my page, so you can go on the page and look. In the video, she walks through this section of the kitchen or whatnot. This is very odd. All right. Who knows about this area?
Right.
You understand?
Right.
So you know, she walks through this. I'm gonna show you. This is her walking through here like a zombie.
Right.
We waiting on it to see what they're gonna come up with in the toxicology, okay? Because that's strange that hasn't happened yet.
Right.
There's a lot of little things that's happening that you black women, all right, you gotta wake up, man, and understand what's going on.
They got these designer drugs out there, y'all. Y'all sitting there popping these pills, doing all this madness, thinking you're having a good time. Meanwhile, you got demons out there.
Right. And I'm just sick and tired of it. You have dressed, you promoting yourself. See, with this day and age, you don't know what stalker you collecting.
Yep.
You collecting stalkers. Now you promoting yourself, you collecting stalkers. So this young girl walking through here, right? Now I'm gonna show y'all something that's very odd because we do videos. I'm gonna show you what's very odd about this. So I superimposed it. I said, they keep saying somebody's standing there. So I went ahead and superimposed it, this video, all right? And it's on my page. Y'all can go on my page and look, all right? But I superimposed this video. Now, I want y'all, when you go on the page, I want y'all to look directly in this area. Don't worry about somebody standing there in blue. Look right behind it.
Pay attention.
All right? And what you're going to see is somebody peek their head out right there.
Exactly.
A little rim of a hoodie peeks out.
And they know exactly where to stand because they know exactly where the camera is set up.
Right.
So whoever it is, they either cased it out, they know what's going on.
So that's the rim of a hoodie that leans over. The camera catches it, and he can see her walk by. Okay. So this is obviously something that they've always done, okay, that they've been doing. I bet you some more ladies that's gonna come forward and say, tell things about what happened up over there at that hotel. Now I'm gonna show you something else. Who else would know about this? The girl worked there. So there's a lot of little nuances of things that's going down that's crazy. Now, shouldn't this make you? For instance, if you're a young woman, a young sister, you should be terrified out of your entire mind right now.
Better believe it.
Because you just found out that you being stalked.
All day.
Now, why would I say that about why would I generalize everybody? Because you're not exempt. If you on these pages showing your behind off, dancing, singing songs that's lewd, you singing songs. There's a video with this same young lady.
Yep.
Singing songs about getting tapped. A lot of y'all do it. It's lewd lyrics out there that's going directly in your ear. The dudes is talking about humping you and don't care what you thinking about.
You know what's scary? It used to come a time when women had class, when they would be like, you know what? I'm not going to let no guy disrespect me. It's to the point now what y'all doing, y'all don't realize this. And we're men. We understand. In the world, we see certain sisters dressed a certain way. They gave me a signal. They gave you a signal. Okay, wait a minute. We know what's up with that. You see that certain spirit because what can happen, she is more prone to anything now. Now you open season now.
All right.
See, that's what they don't understand. See, they thinking, oh, we getting turned up. We doing our thing. You're singing these songs. What you're doing, you're singing these songs, you're actually attracting spirits. You next
in this, and what they are, if you look at them, they despicable. The Carly B's, the Remy Ma's, the Nicki Minaj's, all the despicable ones.
Right.
All right. That they use to put out there to show you young sisters to be despicable. It's good to be like this.
Exactly.
You understand?
You know what I'm saying? There's always our women always, they got to be boisterous. They have to be, you have to be the in-your-face type.
The clamorous one.
Right. You got to always come in your face. Wait a minute. You get respect by being respectful. That quiet and meek spirit. That don't make a sister weak. That's of a great price. Right. That's what they don't understand. That's what the Most High sees as a great price. That's why it's constant judgment. Because you understand something. It's funny. When our women get missing, they don't have the Amber Alerts. They don't have that for our women. As a matter of fact, y'all just end up missing. They can't find it at all. The white women, all the other nations, they seem to, have a little bit more of a care for them. But when it comes to our sisters, they don't really care. I mean, now it gets something like this that gets highlighted.
Ask that little girl's mama.
Exactly.
How they treated her. She gonna tell you straight up.
Right.
But the mama's on camera acting a fool.
Right.
All right. Before this, all right, doing real lewd things with the daughter. You don't supposed to be friends with your daughter. Who told you to be friends with a child?
Exactly.
A child don't know what the girl told her mama, I'm going bowling.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, her mama knew something. She knew I better not tell my mama I'm going to the Crown Plaza or whatever, the hotel.
Mm-hmm.
I better not tell her that because we know how they get down. But she goes there anyway and never leaves. And she goes there because a lot of the friends buck her up. Get that real quick for you croonies.
Ecclesiasticus 6 and 7. See, what y'all understand with the word friend, you have to prove a friend. You can't keep saying just because y'all hanging out, you're turning up together, you thinking y'all cool, right? But let's see what the scripture say about being a friend, okay? Go to the book of Ecclesiasticus in the Apocrypha, chapter 6 and verse 7 first, so I can understand what the Bible says about it. Because we can sit here and hit you with rhetoric all day. We're going with the thus saith the Lord.
Right.
The book of Ecclesiasticus, chapter 6 and verse 7. If thou wouldest get a friend, prove him first, and be not hasty to credit him.
Right. So a lot of you little sisters, you go and you start getting older, you start getting these other friends coming around. You know, and they bringing the males in, the boys, they coming in. And it seemed like, oh, these are my friends.
Right.
And you might have known them for 6 months or whatever it is. You might know one of them from high school or a couple. It don't matter. But you get all these new people coming in and now y'all consider all friends.
All friends now.
The Bible says you're supposed to prove it. How do you prove somebody? Whether they are a person that's fear God.
Exactly.
A lot of y'all little savages, especially in Chicago, don't fear God. We've been there. See, one thing about it, we can speak on it. We've been there several times.
Exactly.
All right? They don't fear the Most High. We bring out the scriptures all day, every day. Oh, I don't care about that.
Right.
You cross my zone, I'm a body you.
Exactly.
You understand?
Exactly.
I'm gonna make you shuffle, whatever it is.
Right.
You know, you ain't the only one that got guns.
Exactly. You got the next savage that think the same way you think. So what's gonna happen? You got that savage don't care, that savage don't care. It's gonna become one big old tragedy.
And that's what's happening. That's what's happening. Every time you turn on the news, you're seeing it over and over again, but you never wisen up because children are running things.
Exactly.
Children, if you let a child run anything, it's going to be chaos.
Because they have no guidance.
No, he's not morally sound.
Exactly.
He can't. Those girls, although they have become, of age, are getting up there. I think she was 19. The age of a woman is 20 in the scriptures.
Right.
So she's still a baby. She's still a child. But the point is, y'all got to realize something. And this is serious. We having a heart-to-heart. We having a talk with all the young sisters out there.
Right.
You have to dial back. Don't believe the hype. Dial back. Because if you don't, you go into these parties, you looking at these men, you trusting them. It only take one time to slip you something, and now you're a zombie.
But verse 8, though. But check this out. I'm going to show you some of verse 8 says. Check this out, sisters. It says, for some man is a friend for his own occasion. So he's like, okay, we cool until he get you behind them doors, get you drugged up. Then he said that's for his own occasion. See, he only does it because he's smiling, looking nice. Y'all getting turned up together. Oh, we're going to slip a little something to drink. Let's see how we're going to make that work.
They got to do that because now you relaxed and everything else. And now, countless women have woken up. You can do your own research and say, wow, I feel violated. I can't remember. But down here, I don't feel normal.
Right.
Something went down that I know something's wrong.
But check this friend out though. It says, and will not abide in the day of thy trouble. So where your friends at in the time of your trouble? See, a friend's supposed to protect friends.
Yeah, where they at right here?
Where they at right here?
Where's her homegirl she walked in there with?
Right.
You understand? It's very bad. Go to Ecclesiastes chapter 12. Stay right there.
Okay.
Stay right there. Verse 8.
Ecclesiasticus chapter 12 and verse 8. A friend cannot be known in prosperity.
See, when you doing good, anybody come around.
Right.
A friend can't be known in prosperity, and you doing good, everybody are cool with you.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you up right now. I'm good with you.
Yeah.
Let's turn up. Oh, let's dance.
Yeah.
Oh, you got a new car. Oh,
Oh man, let's break it in.
Yeah, they good with you.
Mm-hmm.
Read on.
Okay. A friend cannot be known in prosperity, and an enemy cannot be hidden in adversity.
See, so this is an adverse situation. An enemy can't be hid. They ain't come to her rescue.
Nope.
They ain't saying we're going to burn this hotel down. You so turned up, though. You so turned up. They ain't coming to burn this hotel down.
Oh, you never stop to think, where's Kenneka at? She's not with us. Where is she? Let's find out where she at. You see what I'm saying? It's like, you see, a true friend supposed to care about a friend. See, it don't supposed to be, see, you a friend for an occasion. So your friend, like you said, when you get turned up or whatever the case may be in prosperity.
Read the next verse.
Okay. Verse 9. In the prosperity of a man, enemies will be grieved.
Normally when you're doing good, your enemies are always looking at you envious. Come on.
But in his adversity, even a friend would depart.
But in his adversity, meaning that when you're going through something, a lot of the people going to disappear on you. That's why you have to hang around people who fear the Lord, because what happened then is everybody comes together. Mm-hmm. All right. You so-called blacks and Hispanics, you're the Israelites the Bible speaks of, okay? Mm-hmm. Whether you like to believe it or not, and God keeps smacking us until you wake up. You don't realize it. Smack, 1 dead here, 2 dead here, 3 dead there.
You know something, sisters? You're not whores. That's why we go to Deuteronomy 20:17. See, when you dress a certain way, you give off a certain vibe. I don't think y'all understand that. You want all the attention, but you're going to get the worst attention from demons. Mm-hmm. Because what they're thinking about, they're scheming the whole time how they can get to you. See?
They looking read verse 11.
Okay.
They looking very humble.
Mm-hmm, exactly.
All of a sudden now, you in there smoking, you drinking, you turned up.
Right.
But all of a sudden now, everybody humble.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
Oh, I feel sorry. That's my best friend.
Yeah.
We the best. Well, she was right there. Mm-hmm. Everybody humble now, but watch, read.
Okay, Ecclesiasticus chapter 12, verse 11. Though he humble himself and go crouching, yet take good heed and beware of him.
If that little girl would have took heed and said, well, these people in here, I got some enemies. Mm-hmm. I don't know who these people are. I'm out. She didn't take heed. They all look harmless. Come on.
And thou shalt be unto him as if thou hast wiped a looking glass.
A spectacle. Come on.
And thou shalt know that his rust have not been altogether wiped away.
You know what's sad? We just talking to y'all right now, but what's very sad is the fact that now this has to be highlighted. You understand? And the mother, the family members, everybody is, it's an eye opener for everyone. Mm-hmm. We've been screaming it for years upon years.
Exactly.
Come out of the madness. Mm-hmm. But now this is an eye opener. The eye opener is shining light. It should terrify. If you are a young woman, I'm going to say this again. If you're a young woman and you are not afraid right now of what this situation showed you, what it shined the light on, and you're not afraid, you're the savage that's causing all this stuff. Mm-hmm. You're the very savage that needs to be exterminated. Exactly. The Most High is just killing folks, okay? Mm-hmm. And what you don't realize is that hedge of protection, when it moves, the air is very thick. So you're looking at the video, and in your spirit, you can tell it's very, very thick. You can tell, and when you watch the video, if you have any piece of spirituality in you, which a lot of our people do, you're looking at the video going, this is eerie. Because you could tell it's a death march. Yep. And all those people that was involved with it, they're not going to escape the judgment of the Most High. Oh, no. You better believe that.
Oh, no. See, what you don't understand is the Most High knows all your little secrets. Mm-hmm. You see, all your little secrets you think you're getting away. Matter of fact, let's hit that right quick. Let's go to the second Esdras, chapter 16 and verse 63. Uh-huh. It says, surely he knoweth your inventions and what you think in your hearts, even them that sin and will hide their sin. You can hide all day. Hide behind corners, have these massive plots. See, the Most High definitely going to deal with you. See, that's the problem with people don't understand. They don't trust. They think God is not real. That's the problem. See?
That's the problem.
That's the problem right there. But verse 64. Therefore, have the Lord exactly searched out all your works, and he will put you all to shame.
See?
You see what's going on? You lying, telling your mother you're going somewhere where you supposed to be. You see, that's the problem. See, lying gonna eventually catch up with you. See, that's what you sisters have to understand. See?
Right, because you keep lying. You got to remember, you're supposed to honor your father and mother. A lot of people are being raised without fathers, without mothers and stuff like that.
Right.
But you got to honor an elder then, because at the end of the day, they're trying to tell you something that can save your life.
Exactly.
All right. You think it's mean. Oh, nah, cut that music off. Don't listen to those type of men. But now you got these Instagrammers now. That's what I call them.
Right.
Your grandmother on Instagram.
Right.
Your grandmother on Facebook. You understand? Turning up with you.
Right. Right.
You understand?
Right.
So it's getting worse and worse. But you don't realize the Bible spoke of that. These are the last days. It's getting worse and worse. Keep going out and party. Somebody may kick in that club door, shoot everybody up.
Exactly.
Keep going out, driving, smoking. Somebody may run. Most I may have a tractor, split your car in half. You never know. All right.
Ecclesiastes 33 and verse 1. See, that's what you understand. See, you're protected. See, once you start staying in this right here, see, y'all think, see, the problem is y'all think this is a fairy tale. See, these pastors in these churches, you know what? They're a joke because they're not telling you the truth. They want to play these little fairy tale games.
Playing church.
Exactly, playing church. You know, this is what you have to understand. Ecclesiastes chapter 33 and verse 1. There shall no evil happen unto him that fear the Lord. But in temptation, even again, he will deliver him.
You know what? There is a higher power.
Yeah.
And when that higher power is not happy, all sorts of chaos is happening. You got storm after storm, earthquake after earthquake, rumors of wars and all type of things happening, and you have not figured it out.
Yep.
You have not figured it out. The God of this Bible is angry. And the Israelites, you true Israelites, you better start repenting, man. You better start reading these scriptures, or else you're going to find yourself on the news.
Exactly.
You understand? With somebody saying you're nobody till somebody kills you.
Exactly.
All right? You think you're going to please the Most High and you rebel rousing and stuff? Go to 1 Corinthians 6 and 9 real quick, just for them real quick. Yeah. This ain't long. This wasn't long, but I wanted to point it out to everybody. You understand? This is a setup. All right? And she got set up, and those people did whatever they had to do in their minds to try to hide it, but the Most High brought it to the surface. All right, come on.
1 Corinthians chapter 6 and verse 9. Know ye not that the unrighteous shall not inherit the kingdom of God?
Know ye not that the unrighteous, somebody that's not trying to live according to the scriptures, is not going to inherit the kingdom. Come on.
Be not deceived.
Don't be fooled, little sisters, little brothers. All right. Don't be fooled. Don't follow the multitude to do evil. Be not deceived. Come on.
Neither fornicators.
You out there, oh, you know what? I'm going to make a little change today. You understand? Oh, you know what? I'm got my boyfriend. There's no boyfriend and girlfriend in the scriptures. You're supposed to be husband and wife. You're supposed to get yourself together until you can find a man, or a man finds you that's going to cherish you. Okay? Not abuse you. Come on.
Nor idolaters.
Yeah, a lot of y'all are idolaters. You idolize these flunky rappers, the community rappers alike, the high profile rappers and community rappers alike. A lot of y'all got these home, neighborhood rappers that you follow and you think you're doing something.
Right.
Come on.
Nor adulterers.
Come on.
Nor effeminate.
No effeminate. A lot of y'all roll with a bunch of effeminate people.
Metrosexual.
Right. Come on.
Nor abusers of themselves with mankind.
That's homosexuals. Come on.
Nor thieves.
No what?
Nor thieves.
No thieves. A lot of y'all are thieves. You just think about it. The Most High is going to open up judgment. Come on.
Nor covetous.
Come on.
Nor drunkards.
Being covetous is wanting something that's not yours. Drunkenness. We saw that on the video. Come on.
Nor revelers.
No what?
Nor revelers.
So you look that word up, revelers. 1 Corinthians 6 and 9. Look that word up, revelers. That's a person who always want to turn up and go to a party. Now you seeing what just happened. All right.
Yep.
Now, the Most High has righteous feasts and righteous celebrations that you need to be looking for some type of Israelite group to go ahead on and say, you know what? We're going to do this thing. I'm going to have fun and I'm going to serve the Most High because the next kingdom is ours.
You know what? The end result, she was in the midst of sin, y'all.
Yeah.
Those were like commandments that she was breaking.
Yep.
So the end result, Romans 6 and 23. And it's sad to say, but this what had to happen, y'all. This was going to happen to any one of y'all if y'all don't take heed and pay attention to these scriptures, okay? Romans chapter 6 and verse 23.
Come on.
For the wages of sin is death.
For the wages of sin, y'all, is death. The wages of sin. You constantly wanting to go against what the Most High says ultimately leads to death. And this is not a peaceful death.
No.
This is something that now it's embarrassing. Because now we got to see her over and over and over again on the news and everything else on a death march to her final resting spot. All right. And all type of confusion.
Yep.
All right. It's really shameful.
It's sad because, I'm pretty sure that phone call to hear that your daughter is gone, that's a bad phone call to get. I mean, that's something y'all need to take heed and pay attention to because it can happen to you. Don't say it won't happen to you because it can. You understand? Because
that's the first start. It can't happen to me. I'm street smart.
Right.
Okay, keep thinking that.
Keep thinking. She thought the same thing too, probably. Okay, but it's sad to say, but you don't want to have to be made an example. That's the problem, y'all. You don't want to have a crisis to realize there's dangers out there lurking. Okay, this is something we're telling because we care about our brothers and sisters seriously.
Right.
The
book of Acts, chapter 5, verse 29. Y'all been warned, man. You've been warned. We're not gonna read a ton of scriptures tonight.
Right.
It's very sad. And it's very annoying at the same time. This keep even seeing like on certain people. You saying, oh, justice for Kenneka, rest in peace. Then we look at your next post and you wilding out. What? That makes no sense.
That's confusion,
right?
That's confusion.
You have dressed naked.
Right.
You're promoting the savages to come to you. You realize that. You're promoting the elements of wickedness to you.
You're saying demons come. That's what you're doing. You don't realize you think it's sexy. That's how they fool you by making you think it's sexy.
Ain't nothing sexy about you dressing. Ain't nothing sexy about you dressing half naked. What it is lust. So only thing you attracting is the person who has lust.
Exactly.
It's not sexiness.
Exactly.
It's just lust.
Exactly.
The sexiness is come when a man go, oh, you know what? I want to make sure I can take care of this woman and everything.
Right.
And she's worth that. She's a peaceful, virtuous woman.
Right.
Not I'm half naked and there's thousands upon thousands of ladies doing the same thing. They all got breasts.
Right.
They all got booties and all type of things.
Right.
I mean, at the end of the day, you have to really understand you're just one of a number. And you're attracting all those demons. Okay?
Your body is a precious commodity that should be for your husband. And the problem is, what y'all understand is you out there giving away your precious to some demons out there. Now understand that the Most High created you to be a queen. But see, the problem is you don't value yourself because you get devalued consistently all the time and don't even realize it. As a matter of fact, you sing along in some of these songs that degrade you.
I mean, you singing it. In the other video, I explained that a woman pulled up on side of me. She had a Camaro, flashy and everything, chest bust open, everything. She's singing a lewd song about a woman.
Right.
I ain't gonna tell you the lyrics that she was saying, but I was just thinking about it. I said, wow, is she singing about herself?
Right.
At the end of the day, stop being a despicable one. Okay.
Exactly.
Stop being despicable. Because it's only going to lead you to destruction. Watch that. We already told you. Envy not the glory of a sinner.
Exactly. Envy not the glory of a sinner. The book of Acts, chapter 5, verse 29. Then Peter and the other apostles answered and said, we ought to obey God rather than men.
You little women They like to call you thoughts and all kind of other stuff.
Exactly.
You better turn back to the Bible. You better turn back to following the Most High in spirit and in truth as an Israelite, okay? Not as a Baptist, not as being a Pentecostal.
Right.
Not as a Presbyterian.
Right.
In Catholicism or nothing like that. Turn back to who you are.
Turn back to this.
All right. To stave off the wrath of the Most High. All right. With that, we give all praises to the Most High in Christ for allowing us to understand a little bit about what's going on.
Right.
All right. Lord's will, visit our website. We'll put in the link. All right. www.israelitessaintsofchrist.org. All right. And you start studying and you come off the streets and tuck in because the Most High is killing a lot of folks.
All day.
All right. With that, we say shalom.